morning. It is November 7th. It's Wednesday, middle of the week. This is WGTV Today. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best. Good morning, and thank you for spending your Wednesday morning with us.
Oh, yeah, middle of the week, and oh boy, here we go. What great weather. Don't you love this weather? It's so seasonal. Weather's perfect. It's a little cool.
Time to pull those sweaters out and jackets and be wrapped up when you go first thing in the morning.
It is. You know, Farm City Week is coming up in just a couple of weeks. It's Monday evening, the Monday before Thanksgiving. That would be the 19th. And Farm City Week in Wayne County will be observed on the 19th, as I mentioned. It celebrates the important partnership between farm and urban residents in providing the nation with a bounty of food, fiber, fuel, and a growing list of other products as well. Agriculture is so important here in Wayne County. In fact, Wayne County agriculture is one of the most important segments of the entire country.
That's right.
We feed a lot of people coming right out of our farms here in Wayne County. The Farm City Banquet will be Monday night, November 19th, and WGTV will tape it. We will videotape this program so you can see it at a later date. In order to celebrate our farming community and agriculture, we'll be sharing Can't
say it this morning?
I'm going to try it one more time. Fun farm facts with you leading up to Farm City Week, and I'll have some of those for you later on in the program.
Well, speaking of food,
oh boy,
the 4-H Favorite Food Show is scheduled for Thursday, November the 29th, Wayne.
Really?
At 7 p.m.
Oh boy.
That 4-H Food Show will be at the Wayne Center. It will be held November 29th. Bring your favorite dish, table setting, and knowledge of your favorite food. This event is for ages 5 through 18. Contact Sharon Sutton at 731-1527.
Ages 5 to 18.
Yeah, the only way we can go is if we film it, Wayne.
Okay, we can do that.
We can film it.
Sure,
we can interview the young ones. How about that?
Yeah, we're official. That's right.
But it's the 4-H Favorite Food Show, Thursday, November 29th at 7 p.m. at the Wayne Center.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes, it does.
It does. All right. Famous, fun food facts.
Give us a couple.
All right, here's a couple. Which one of the following is not a vegetable? A potato? No, that's not right. That's
Hey, he just told us the answer.
I went to the wrong question. No. Which one is not a vegetable? Is it a carrot? Is it a cabbage? Or is it a pumpkin? Which one's not a vegetable?
A pumpkin? I don't know.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Okay? Carrot, cabbage, or pumpkin? Stay tuned. All right? How long does it take to hard boil an ostrich egg?
I'm glad you threw the word egg in there.
Yeah. No.
I was waiting.
Okay. Okay.
To hard boil an ostrich.
Egg. All right.
Yes.
You know, ostriches.
They're huge.
Eggs are enormous. That's
Yes.
right. They are huge. So it takes a little longer.
Yeah, I would think so.
All right. Normally that question would be, how long does it take to cook a 3-minute egg? And we all know the answer to that one, but this is a little different. How long does it take to hard boil an ostrich egg? I will have answers to both those questions a little later on in the program.
All right. Well, on November the 11th, the Wayne County Museum will host its first annual vendor fair and holiday shopping at the museum on William Street. So mark your calendars to attend at 1:30 that afternoon. That's a Sunday.
Oh boy. Coming
That's
up.
right.
On the 20th at Wayne Memorial Hospital, they have, you know, this is Diabetes Awareness Month, and they're going to have an event at the hospital in that regard, offering free screenings and free information about the latest treatments and supplies for people living with diabetes. Now, you'll hear from experts in that field. Dr. Okeke, an endocrinologist, and a doctor certified wound specialist will be on hand to speak to you and answer questions. Advanced registration is preferred. It's not required. They'd love you to register in advance, but you don't really have to, but it would be nice if you did. You can send your name by email to registration@waynehealth.org, registration@waynehealth.org, or you can call them at 731-6299. 731-6299, and during the course of the evening they'll offer refreshments and they'll have all kinds of information and giveaways and prizes for you. That's coming up on November 20th. That's a Tuesday evening, beginning at 4 p.m. at Wayne Memorial Hospital. Call for information 731-6299.
You know, Wayne, someone from the hospital has decided to join us on a monthly basis to come and talk about various departments at the hospital and fairs and various events they have going on.
That's great.
So that's going to be nice. We've got one more group that has joined us to come on once a month to talk about their events and things.
Is that Tara?
That is actually Georgia. Georgia D's.
Georgia D's.
Tara is from Wayne Community College.
Yeah, well, see, they're right next door.
Exactly.
And I get them so confused.
And they're all coming on the show now.
I know. I get them so confused. I once went to the Wayne Community College to get an inoculation, and they looked at me funny. So they said, you got to go next door for that. So anyway.
Well, let's talk about who's on the show today.
Who's on the show today?
Actually, you and I joined Donna Phillips and Tasha Logan, and we went out and helped them deliver dictionaries to Northeast Elementary School 3rd grade.
That was so much fun.
That was all on behalf of the Goldsboro Rotary Club. Yeah. That is one of the community outreaches that we do through Goldsboro Rotary, and that was a fun day.
You're a Rotarian, aren't you?
I am. I am a member of the Goldsboro Rotary Club, and the club does so many great things.
Oh, yeah.
But one of the community service outreach events that we hold is to provide dictionaries for every 3rd grader in Wayne County. So that was a fun day. It's interesting to see how the children react to the dictionaries.
Well, they were fantastic.
Weren't they?
They were quick to raise their hands.
It was Cowboy Day.
Yeah, it was Cowboy Day. They wore boots and they had the little cowboy hats on. They were so cute.
It was a fun day.
It was a fun day.
Then we also spoke with Marissa Davis from the Goldsboro Police Department, and she's going to give us some holiday safety tips.
Yeah, you'll want to hear Corporal Davis. She does offer some great tips about this, about how to stay safe during the holidays.
And to keep your gifts safe and your home safe, and a lot of things I think you may not have known.
Yeah.
That's right. Then Tara Humphries is here.
Okay.
Let's get it right this time.
Wayne Community College.
That's right.
I knew that, yeah.
And then someone from the tax office will be here.
Oh, okay. That's David Ward and Alan Lumpkin will be talking to us about taxes, county taxes. You know, it's a slow time of the year for them right now. They're kind of, after the big rush and the big hubbub, this gives them a break to kind of sit back and reflect and take a deep breath before January, when things really start up again. Yeah.
So we have a full show today.
We do have a full show today. Thank you for being with us today, Wednesday, November 7th. That means tomorrow is
maybe the 8th?
Or Thursday, one or the other. Okay, but anyway, thank you for being with us. And plus, we'll have a look at the almanac a little later on in the program.
That's right. Well, let's see all about that dictionary program through the Goldsboro Rotarians, and let's see how that went. Join the Cowboys.
Today we're at Northwest Elementary School for I guess you could call this a big event. We're very excited about it. Donna Phillips with the Wayne County Public Library and Tasha Logan with the City of Goldsboro is with us, along with, what's her name? What's her name over here? Kim Best is with us here at Northwest Elementary School. And we're going to be giving away something, Kim.
We are. The Goldsboro Rotary Club gives away dictionaries to every 3rd grader in Wayne County. And today, like Wayne said, we're at Northwest Elementary. We're proud to be here, and we're getting ready to go inside and deliver these dictionaries to all of the 3rd grade classes here at Northwest Elementary School. Today I have with me, like Wayne said, the president of Goldsboro Rotary, Miss Tasha Logan. And Tasha, we're excited to get in there.
Kim, I tell you, I'm ready to see the 3rd graders too. We do this project every year in Wayne County, and I tell you, to see the looks on the students' faces, it makes you want to keep doing it.
It does, doesn't
it? It does, it does.
And Donna, I know you're excited about promoting literacy, and giving books to any child in Wayne County is exciting to you.
Absolutely, and we understand that it's Cowboy Day today at the school, so we're going to go in and see if the children can find that word cowboy in their brand new dictionary.
Exactly. I wish I would have worn my boots today.
I know, boots and cowgirl boy hats.
Yeehaw.
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 Well, come on in, join us inside, and see what kind of fun we're going to have with the 3rd graders. We'd like to introduce ourselves. We are a group from a club here in Goldsboro called Goldsboro Rotary, and we do all kinds of things in the community. And one of the things that we like to do is every year we bring dictionaries to 3rd graders, to every single 3rd grader that lives in Wayne County. Do you know what Wayne County is?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's
Keep thinking, what do you think it is?
It's where we live.
It is where we live. It is the entire area that we live in. That's like Pikeville, Goldsboro, Mount Olive, Fremont. All those areas are in Wayne County. Well, what we like to do is bring these dictionaries and we give one to each one of you. And why do you think we would do such a thing? Why would we give you dictionaries?
To help us learn.
Exactly. Well, Miss Donna has a word today that she wants to tell you, and then she wants to look it up in the dictionary and see what the meaning is. Miss Donna?
How about that? I understand that today is Cowboy Day at your school, right? And Red Ribbon Week at your school. So how about if we pass out your dictionaries and you help us see if you can find the word cowboy. Would you like to do that? Okay, well, we're going to come up. Did you want to say something, Tasha? Or just...
Well, I think just so that it's fair, let's wait till everybody gets their dictionary, and then Ms. Donna's going to tell you when we want you all to start and start looking for your word cowboy, okay? So let's wait till everybody gets their dictionary, and then Donna's going to tell us when to get started.
Okay.
All right, let's pass these out.
If everybody will lay your dictionary down on the desk in front of you and open up the very first page. Do you see that little area on the very first page? Can I use yours as an example? You see this right here? That says this book belongs to, I want you to write your name right now on that line. That way, no mix-up will happen. Yes, ma'am.
And pencil?
In pencil or pen, whatever you have, whatever you're using. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, your first and last name. When you're finished, just put your pencil or pen down and close your book. That way we'll know you're finished.
So how many of you all have heard of the Goldsboro Rotary Club? Has anybody heard about the Rotary Club? What do you know about the Goldsboro Rotary Club? You just had it in your head? What do you know about the Rotary Club?
I don't know much about it, but my mom knows it.
Your mom knows it, so you've heard your mom say the Rotary Club? Well, the Rotary Club here in Goldsboro, we do a lot of community service projects, okay? Have you ever seen the bell that's ringing the bell at Christmas time, like in front of Walmart? Well, some of our Rotarians, we go out and we volunteer to ring the bell for the Salvation Army. Anybody ever heard of Meals on Wheels? Meals on Wheels? Well, we have a route where some of our members go out and we deliver the meals. We do that once a month as part of our Rotary Club. And all of us are members of that club, and the reason that we come to your schools and we give you dictionaries is because we feel that education is important and we wanted to give you a gift. When you put your name on the front page, there was also a sticker that was on this side. So if I could get 4 volunteers, I need you to help me learn a little bit about the Rotary Club. Yeah? You put your hand down? This gentleman right here. If you'll come stand up here with me, this gentleman with the glasses, this gentleman right here. I need one more volunteer to come up here with me. That one more? Come on.
Chase!
All right, bring your dictionaries with you. Bring your dictionaries with you. So that way we'll all know a little something about the Rotary Club.
Can y'all line up right there side by side?
Just line up right here with me. Okay. Now, if you'll open the front cover, and I want you to look at your sticker right here, and it says Rotary International. And there is a test that we ask ourselves whenever we're out in the public or we're out in our daily businesses or even just interacting with each other. There are 4 questions that we ask ourselves to make sure that we're behaving and acting the way that we should. So I want these volunteers to help me read through the 4-way test. So if you would do the first one, and then you'll move to number 2, you'll do number 3 for me, and if you'll do number 4. So we're going to read the Rotary 4-way test.
We're going to read real loud.
We're going to loud so we can hear you, okay? So, of the things we think, say, or do, what's the first thing that we ask ourselves?
Is it the truth?
Is it the truth? What's the second thing we ask?
Is it fair to all concerned?
Is it fair to all concerned? And what's the third question?
Will it build goodwill and better friendships?
Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And what's number 4?
Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Good job. Let's give our volunteers a hand. Thank you so much. So we ask ourselves those 4 questions, and we believe by giving you these dictionaries We believe that you'll know what's true, the true meaning of the words that you look up. We hope that we're building goodwill and better friendships with you. We hope that you know that we're concerned about you all being successful as students in Wayne County, and we also want to make sure that you're being fair. So we're being fair by giving all of you a dictionary so everybody has one to take home. So with that, are we ready to see who's going to find our cowboy words?
Okay, are you ready? Get your thumbs on your dictionary. We're going to see if we can find the word cowboy. And when you find it, raise your hand, please. Cowboy.
What does it start with? C. Turn to your C's. Right.
So the A's in the beginning of your dictionary. So turn back a few pages to find the C's.
Uh-oh, we got somebody in the back.
Got one right here.
Oh,
Cowboy in the back.
All right.
Okay.
See what we have here.
A man or boy who works on a ranch or performs at a rodeo.
Can you stand up and read that for us one time? We want to hear you real loud and clear.
A man or boy who works on a ranch or performs at a rodeo.
Very cool. Can we give it a hand?
Okay, well, we hope you all enjoy these dictionaries, and we hope that you will use them to help you with your schoolwork, and that you will remember that the Rotary Club of Goldsboro gave you those, and that we care about you, and we want you to succeed with your education. Okay, that's your very own dictionary.
That's right, it's yours forever, so keep it with you, keep it safe. And if you're ever, when you grow up, if you're interested in being a part of a club like Goldsboro Rotary, remember, follow those rules right there in the front. And you grow up and you can be a part of a club and do good things for other people. All right?
Well, we've been here at Northwest Elementary School today in Pikeville, and Kim, we've had a good time out here.
We have visited 6 third grade classrooms here at Northwest Elementary, and we have delivered with Goldsboro Rotary over between 150 and 180 dictionaries today to third graders at Northwest Elementary.
And these were the really nice, thick, easy to read dictionaries, and each one of these third graders now have their very own dictionary, and they put their names on the front page, first page, to make sure that they know that this is their own book. This is their dictionary, and a couple of them promised to use it from now on.
They sure did.
From now on.
And you know, in the front of the dictionary, when they open up the dictionary, not only is there a place for them to put their name that says this book belongs to, there's also a sticker inside the book that says this book was given to you and donated by the Goldsboro Rotary Club. And it also has the Rotary's 4-way test inside there, which we did with the children. And that is something they can always look back, and they'll always know what Goldsboro Rotary stands for. So we're excited that things went so well today. We've been delivering books all over the county. Every third grader in Wayne County received one of these. So we are thrilled to be a part of Goldsboro Rotary and showcase one of the community service events that they do year after year.
And our thanks to Rotary President Tasha Logan and to Donna Phillips for helping us with this project. It was their project, and we appreciate their allowing us to videotape it.
That's right. Thank you so much. And this is another thing that's happening in your community.
We're back on WGTV today. That was so much fun out at the school.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
I tell you, that was a great day. The kids had a good time, and we had even better time.
I did. I had a great time out there.
Isn't it fun to see how quickly they can find the words in the dictionaries?
No, they did. They found cowboy just like
Yes,
that.
they did. And I went in another classroom later in the morning, and after they found cowboy so quickly, then it was time to find another word. So we went through 4 or 5 different words, and each time they really enjoyed standing up and being able to read in front of the class the definition for that word. So it was a fun day.
Great. That is fun. And you know, that's something they'll take with them from now on.
It is.
They'll have that dictionary with them.
You know, it's surprising how much it means to some young children to have their very first book that is their own.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
So
true.
It
That's
is.
true. Very
And we
good.
heard that more often than I would like to hear.
I love the dictionary. In fact, I once started to read the dictionary, but decided to wait for the movie. Well,
There you go.
Okay, coming up here in just a few minutes, we'll have more stuff.
That's right. Let's see what is coming up,
Well, I'm
Wayne.
glad you asked. Pumpkin.
I was right.
You're right. Pumpkin is the answer to the question, which of the following is not
A vegetable.
A vegetable.
The choices were
The choices were carrot,
cabbage,
cabbage, and
or
pumpkin.
pumpkin.
And you said pumpkin. You're absolutely right.
What was the other question?
The other question was, how long does it take to cook a hard-boiled egg, or how long does it take to hard-boil an ostrich egg?
And ostrich eggs, that is the biggie.
That's the biggie because an ostrich egg is the largest bird egg in the world.
Okay, let's take a guess.
All right, take a guess.
It takes 3 minutes. How long does it take to hard boil a regular egg? Do we know?
Well, they always
15 minutes?
They always pop with me. I think that's a little long there.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a long, it's not
Well,
quite
let's
that
see. I'm going to guess and say
For the ostrich egg.
for the ostrich
The
eggs,
ostrich egg. How long does it take?
1 egg,
Yeah.
4 hours. Oh.
No.
How
No.
about 2 hours? What is it?
No. Well, a hard-boiled egg, a normal, regular hard-boiled egg, doesn't take that long.
It doesn't?
No, it doesn't take that long. But an ostrich egg takes 40 minutes.
We need a perspective. We need to know how long it takes to
Okay, 3 minutes.
no.
4 minutes. 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes?
I guess so.
That's
I
fine.
overdo mine. I guess I like mine extremely hard boiled.
I guess so. You could play ball with yours.
Yes, you could.
Here's an egg.
Yes, you could. Oh well, moving on.
I don't hard boil them either.
Oh,
They
well.
either raw.
Well, I guess we're not hard boiling ostrich eggs very often.
No, we don't do that too often.
Okay, Wayne. Well, Jingle in the Park is coming up. Mark your calendars.
That's right, you ding-a-ling.
Friday, December the 7th at 7 p.m. in Herman Park. They will light up the entire park. They do it every year. It's absolutely gorgeous.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
Come on out and join us. They said there'll be light displays, arts, crafts, entertainment, train rides on the famous Kiwanis train, Santa, music, and much, much more at Herman Park Center. If you need information, call Parks and Recs at 739-7480 Jingle in the Park, Friday, December 7th.
So much fun.
Oh, yeah. Who's coming up next? Oh, we have Crime Stoppers and Tara Humphries from Wayne Community College.
Oh, great.
Coming up next. Morning and welcome to WGTV Today. I'm Kim Best, your host. Today I'm joined with Corporal Marissa Davis from the Goldsboro Police Department to give us some holiday tips, some safety tips. Good morning, Marissa.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We are excited to hear what you're going to tell us to help us stay safe during our holiday season, which is coming up.
Yes, the holiday season is fastly approaching, and we want everyone to know that crime prevention is indeed everybody's business. So we're offering some holiday safety tips to stay safe during this season. It's just so many things that you can do to prevent yourself from being a victim.
So you're going to cover 3 different areas: our home, our vehicles, and while you're shopping.
Exactly.
All right. Well, which one are you starting with?
We can start with shopping.
Okay.
You know,
One
Kim.
of my favorite pastimes.
Exactly. I know the merchants are offering all of the different hours of shopping. You know, they have these sales at 12 o'clock.
Right.
Well, you know, that's a time to, to be out. We want people to, when you go out shopping, go in twos, go in pairs. It's always great to take a friend shopping. So we want you to do that while parking in a well-lit area. You know, if you can find an area in the parking lot where there's lots of lights, so that's always a great thing to do, park in a well-lit area. And remember, when you going from store to store, and those bags that you have, place them in the trunk of your cars.
Instead of the back seat. or the front
Exactly.
seat.
Put them in the trunk and lock the doors so no one can get in to get those
They're
items.
not as visible and as enticing, I guess.
Yes. So
Okay.
we definitely want to do that during that time of shopping.
So park in a well-lit area, put your bags in your trunk where they're not seen,
Right.
make sure your car is locked, and go in pairs.
Exactly.
Or more, I guess. As long as you're not by yourself, if you can.
Right, right.
Okay.
And, you know, and those are great things to just remember during that time of shopping, during the holiday season.
Especially. Okay, how about our vehicles? Oh, we just covered vehicles. How about our homes? How about our homes?
Well, Kim, you know, lots of times we like to take these long trips during the holiday season. Well, the Goldsboro Police Department offers a house check. So you can call us up, and you can also visit the website. We have the forms there on the city website, and request a house check. And we'll come by and check your house during the time that you're gone from your residence.
Well, that is mighty nice. We appreciate that.
That's what we do.
Is that something new, or have you all done this for a while?
We've always done it.
Okay.
So it's
Well,
a
we're
service.
spreading the news. If you're interested in your home being checked, you can go to the website, which is goldsboronc.gov. Look under Police Department, and the forms are there.
Yes, as well as doing things like stopping your mail from coming to your residence, letting a neighbor know that you're gone during that time.
So they can watch for suspicious behavior, I guess.
Exactly. And leave a light or a radio on that you can hear the sound in the house and know
From
when
the outside?
Exactly. So that's always a
it makes
good
it seem
tip.
like someone's home.
Exactly.
Or at least poses the question, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, so that is, let's review. Making sure you leave a light on. Make sure you've talked to your neighbors and they're watching out for you. Make sure you have someone get your mail or either stop your mail.
Right.
Did I miss something?
Well, we can also add that once you get those nice gifts for Christmas,
Yes.
to be sure not to put those items on the side of the road. You know, if you got a big television, don't put that box out at the side of the road, so people won't know that you got that television, and that could be an opportunity for someone to go through your neighborhood and see what you got for Christmas, and they may want to target your house.
It's almost like we're showcasing what we received for Christmas.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that's a great idea. Okay, so make sure you fold up those boxes and do away with them other ways other than putting them right out in front of your house. For them to be picked
Exactly.
up.
Yes.
And then of course, the last biggie was to make sure if you want your home to be watched by the Goldsboro Police while you're out of town, to fill out that application or that form online.
And we'll be happy to do that.
Wonderful. Okay, well how about any other little shopping tips that you have for us? Or crime tips?
Well, one thing, we're launching a new program that we're calling it Operation Identification. And during the holiday season, when you receive those nice electronic items, we want you to log that information in. Write the model number, the serial number down. In case of theft, you will have those numbers on hand, because those numbers are important to us to help you get your property back.
So that's how you'll identify it.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's why we call it Operation Identification,
Okay.
to be sure. And we do offer engravers in our department free of charge. You can just come sign one out, and you'll have an opportunity to use that to engrave your items.
So you can put your initials or something on your own.
It's recommended that you put your driver's license number. That's what they're recommending.
That's how it attaches it to you personally.
Exactly, because we've always had that number. It's been my number all my life.
Yep, since you got your driver's license.
Exactly.
That's right. Wow. Okay, so engravers are available at the Goldsboro Police Department. That is something I did not know. Wonderful. So write down your identification numbers on all these nice toys you get for Christmas.
Yes.
And keep them in a safe place where you can get to them and be able to give that information to you if someone does break in your home and take some of your items. Well, I've certainly learned a few things today.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Corporal Davis. We appreciate you coming in and giving us some holiday safety tips, and I'm sure there's more to come. I hope you've learned something and or you can be better prepared for your holiday season, and this has been WGTV Today. Welcome back to WGTV Today. I'm Kim Best, your host. I'm delighted today to have Tara Humphries with me from Wayne Community College. She is the Public Information Officer. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
So
I'm
pleased to be
thrilled
here.
that you're going to be coming on a monthly basis to share great things happening at Wayne Community College.
Nothing but great things.
Nothing but great things. Well, Tara, what is happening right now and in the next few weeks at Wayne Community College?
Well, we're getting ready to go into our spring registration season. And that actually goes from November through January, because
That's
we
a long
start.
registration.
It is, but it's sporadic. So I won't read off all the dates, but I can tell you that we're starting the second week of November. And then our last opportunity will be January 4th, because we start classes on the 7th of January.
Wow.
Now, I know not everybody has everything in order. They're not all ready to start registering in November.
Right.
So this is your reminder. Get in there, get that application in. If you need to take care of any financial aid,
That gives you
do
plenty
it
of time.
now.
Yes. Yes.
But if you are ready, register early, because you'll get the classes you want.
The opportunity to pick and choose is a lot better in the
It
earlier
is,
stages.
It is.
It
And we
is.
do add as we go on. If we see classes filling up, we will add those, because we want to make sure, especially the new students, can have those first classes that they need. But if there's something specialized you want, register for it now
Well,
if you
how
can.
do you apply to Wayne Community College?
Oh, you can do it online.
Online.
Go to waynecc.edu. It's all online. You can apply for financial aid online as well. We have a great section in our financial aid pages that's, I think they call it Financial Aid TV. And it's short videos that explain
Oh,
all
nice.
of the process. If you have a question, there's probably a video to answer it.
Wonderful. So you've made it easy for us to go and register.
Right.
And
But we will still hold your hand if you need it.
will you? Okay, so if you need
you're
to come in
a pencil
person,
and paper kind of
Yes.
person, do come in. And we want you to come in anyway. Talk to a counselor. Make sure that we get you in the right program. You know, if you're not even sure what you want to do in life, we have people who can help you figure that out too. So
that's
come in that front
wonderful.
door. The receptionist there will get you to the right place.
Well, if someone does come in and say they want a tour of Wayne Community College, or they want to talk with someone to find out, okay, do I have to just register for a degree? Are there other things that I could register for? Say I'm not ready to commit to
Yeah.
a degree. What other things do you offer?
Lots of options. We do actually have a page now where you can sign up for campus tours.
On
if
your
you want to
website,
do that
okay.
on our website. So that's a way to walk around, maybe see that machine shop, see the dental clinic. Oh, yeah, I've always been interested in cleaning teeth.
Yes.
And there's money to be had in that and jobs.
Yes, yes.
So we can start that way. Or if you think, I just need to get just a little more education so that I can be a welder, you can do that through our continuing education department or through our certifications. We have degrees, which are your full-on 2+ years. Then we have diplomas and certificates as well. So maybe you only want to try a semester, see if this is
Right.
for me. Then you can come get that level and use that to build to a degree later. Or maybe
Okay, so
you
you
find out
can
you're really
use
good
those.
at it. You
Okay.
can. It's stackable. That's the way we put it. We also have certifications within those that we call third-party certifications, say from Snap-on Tools.
Yes, yes.
So that you can learn about torque. I've been learning from my guys. It's a lot harder than you would think
I'm sure.
to get that wrench just right. You can't necessarily tell by your hand, but they have all these electronics that are fun to play with.
I'm sure.
And they will get you certified in using a torque wrench. There's
So there's all different
yeah,
levels and
FEMA,
all different
kinds of
opportunities. Okay.
through our emergency preparedness and basic law enforcement, criminal justice. There are all kinds of FEMA certifications you can get.
Now you
And
can learn all of this online as well, right?
a lot of it is online. Not everything, because some things have to be done in the classroom. You can't learn machining on a CNC machine without going in and actually touching it.
Okay.
But you can learn a lot of the principles online. So we do have some degrees that are completely online. If it's possible, we try to do that. And we try to have some evening and weekend classes too.
So you've tried to make it convenient whether you are a student right out of high school, where you're going into, you're starting as a freshman in college, as a young 18 or 19-year-old, but you've also tried to make it convenient for the working adult or at any
Absolutely.
age, whatever your situation may be, and you've now offer various types of degrees, certificates, and programs.
In various formats. Some of them are even hybrid, where you can do part of it online and part of it in the classroom, because maybe you need a little face-to-face time, but you can do some of your work online. So we even have some that are telecourses.
What is a telecourse?
It's watching the course on TV. It's
Oh, wow.
already
How do you take your
pre-videotaped.
test with those?
You would have to, they're either online or you may have to come in
Okay.
and do it. And
But the majority of the class you watch
accommodate
as a video.
You do.
Interesting. Well, it sounds like you all have really tried to structure it where it would meet everyone's needs.
Well, we are the community's college.
Yes, you are.
So we listen. Whatever is needed, that's what we try to provide.
You are really continuing to grow and to adapt
my
to
goodness,
whatever the
yes.
community is asking for, and whatever the economy may change the way you
Our
the way you
programs
approach things.
constantly change. We add new degrees and drop them as the economy, as the local industry determines that we need things.
Well, you know, we were talking about economy, and with that being said, with our economy and with the jobs changing, how are you adapting to meeting the needs of offering jobs or offering certificates that would meet the needs of local jobs being filled?
All of our programs have advisory councils that are folks in industry, in business, who tell us, this is what we're needing, or, you know, we no longer do that way. So
Okay.
we accommodate their needs because we want our graduates to be able to get jobs from those people.
Right here in our own community.
Exactly. And if they say, we don't do that at all anymore, then that's a program we're going to drop, because we don't want to lead someone down the wrong path. If it's obsolete, We're going to move on to something that's new, and we'll get future jobs. For example, in our gaming and simulation programs, that is constantly changing. And that's something that's kind of out there, but the jobs are there.
So you've adapted and made a program that fits the needs of what's happening in the world, not just in our community, but in the world. Well, tell us about your enrollment. How is it fluctuating and changing and adapting?
Well, Wayne Community's enrollment changes with the economy. The odd thing is, when the economy seems to be in a slump, our enrollment seems to grow. And that's part of, well, people are unemployed. They can go back to school. Or they see that value in that certificate, diploma, or degree. Or they need just a little bit more to make a little bit more in their job. So our enrollment will grow. And it had been. We were just over 4,000 2 falls ago. And
2 falls ago.
2 falls ago. And then last year, we dropped. And we didn't know why. And we think some of it was benefits were maybe running out. Some of it were people were just kind of maybe depressed.
Sad, depressed about the economy the way it was, and they just gave up for a short period of time.
Just for a little bit, though. And so we like to think that things are looking up because our enrollment's looking up. We've just finished our second enrollment. It's for what we call Fall 2. We do 2 8-week sessions per semester. So we've started our second 8-week session, and that meant we added some more numbers. So we have our final fall numbers, and we're now at 3,961.
Wow, you're back up.
So we're almost there.
So people are ready to get back in that workforce and ready to try again.
They are. And you know, that gives us hope too. And it lets us know we are doing the right thing. You know, we had a little self-doubt there last fall. What did we do wrong? We think we've gotten the message out there. We're still there for you. And if there is a way that we can help you to come to school, whether it's a scholarship, financial aid, tutoring, we have a whole academic skills center that provides free tutoring. There's just like almost no excuse for failure at Wayne. If there's a way that you will succeed, we will help you find it.
Well, tell us one more time what the dates are of your enrollments. We want to make sure everybody hears that.
Well, we're going to start our spring semester on January 7th.
Okay.
So we have registration dates in November, December, and in January. To get those dates, I suggest they go to waynecc.edu.
Okay.
And look at our schedule. All of our courses are now online that you can register for. And the whole schedule is there of these different registration dates and times.
So you can apply online, you see the schedule online, and then you can come in and talk with someone if you feel like you need to have your questions
encourage
answered.
them. Please do come in and talk to a counselor. Start meeting these wonderful people who are going to be your helpers.
They're local people right here in our community.
Oh, you probably know them. They go to church with you. They live down the block.
Exactly. Well, thank you, Tara. This has been extremely informative. We were glad you're coming on a monthly basis to share the information of what's happening at Wayne Community College.
Proud to do it.
And we're glad to have you here. I hope you learned what is happening at Wayne Community College and what is happening right here in your community. We hope you will visit their website. And if you are interested in learning more about yourself, learning more about courses here in our community, go to waynecc.edu and you can learn more about what's happening at Wayne Community College. Thank you so much, Tara, and we'll talk with you soon.
WGTV today. Thank you for being with us. It is Wednesday, November 7th, middle of the week. And wow, what a great weekend we're going to have this weekend weather-wise. It's going to be just absolutely beautiful out here. But today is post-election day. Yesterday, of course, Election Day officially.
That's right.
That means that the canvass for yesterday's election will be held sometime next week. I can't recall the date, but that will make it official.
Right.
Everything becomes official next week after the canvass. Until then, all the votes are unofficial, and usually there's not a major problem, usually, but or any kind of question or anything. But we'll find out for sure next week the results of the election.
And Wayne, you know, whether your candidate or candidates won the election or not, at this point in time, you know, as Americans, let's all pull together, let's support our elected officials and move forward, because that's what Americans do. We stand together and we support our elected officials and move forward with time.
That's exactly right. November 7th. Today is evangelist Billy Graham's birthday.
Really?
Yeah, he's 94 years today.
Oh,
of course, he's had some health issues,
has.
but man, he's doing great. 94. And Joni Mitchell, the singer, having a birthday today. She is 69 years old. She is. Today is International Tongue Twister Day. It is rubber baby. No, never mind. No, it was rubber baby buggy bumpers. That's
Very
one of them.
good.
She sells seashells by the seashore, and
Some Peter Piper something.
oh yeah, Peter Piper pickle peppers.
Very good, Wayne.
Thank you very much. And there's others, but we won't go there. National Bittersweet Chocolate with Almonds Day is today. And today is the anniversary of the introduction of the Pillsbury Doughboy, this day, 1965. And he was quoted as saying...
Oh, my goodness. There
what
you
he
go.
said. Yep.
Pillsbury Dough. Well, let's see. Moving on. Wayne, let's talk about the new Kids Spotlight.
Let's do that. That's a great program. That's going to be part of our program.
That's right. It's a new spotlight. It's on children in our community between the ages of 6 and 18 that have excelled and are doing great things in our community in 4 different areas. What are those areas, Wayne?
Those areas are arts and athletics and community service and academics. And if you have a child or if you know of a child who excels in those areas, one of those areas, then we need to know about it so we can spotlight that youngster, that
That's
student.
right, and that we are asking all teachers or instructors and the homeschool group, if you will, if you know of a child who has excelled in one of those 4 areas, go to our website. You can go to goldsboronc.gov and click on WGTV, and you can also go to the county's website,
which is waynegov.com.
Click on WGTV, and once you go to that page, there will be an icon that pops up or a page that pops up that says Kids Spotlight. Click on that. You'll see a page full of information that gives you the details on this program. You can also find an application there. Once you complete that application and submit it, it comes straight to us, and then we will evaluate each program that is sent in or each application that is sent in. But we're spotlighting children in our community ages 6 to 18 that have excelled in those 4 areas: academics, community service, athletics, and the arts. Small groups are also eligible. Just give us a call or either fill out the application, and we will start that soon. The winners will actually have an interview with Wayne and I. They'll come on the show, they'll be spotlighted, and then you'll also be able to find them on YouTube.
There you go. Looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
That's right.
Because there's so many young people here in Wayne County who are so talented. They're so smart.
That's right, doing great things, and we want to spotlight them. So stay tuned. Next up, I do believe we have...
What do we have?
The tax office. I believe you've got a great tax interview.
I spoke with Alan Lumpkin and David Ward, David the director and Alan the assistant, and they've got some great information for you. So let's go now on WGTV. In the studio with us today, we have David Ward and Alan Lumpkin. They're the gentlemen at the Wayne County Tax Office. And gentlemen, thank you so much for being with us today. How you doing?
Doing great, Wayne.
Doing good, Wayne. Thank you.
I appreciate you coming in. Things are kind of have slowed down for you considerably right now. That's probably the only way I could get you guys in here, because otherwise, 99 times out of 100, you just running like crazy around the tax office there. It's a busy office. You got the tax bills out. You've got paperwork. Most of it's done. So you're kind of sitting back and taking a deep breath and saying, whew. So what's going on at the tax office right now?
Well, Wayne, as you said, we have the bills out, the annual bills. Folks are starting to pay those. And we also have mortgage companies for anybody that has escrow set up for their home. Those payments are starting to come in now. And normally, the majority, not all, but the majority of them are paid normally by the end of November.
So from that point, say by the end of November, December rolls around, things kind of have slowed down. Holidays are approaching. The county will be closed the end of the year for a few days, and then we crank up again in January. What's going to be happening in January?
Well, Wayne, we in December we're actually getting ready for our listing period for the upcoming January. Looking in anticipation for January, we have to get our abstracts ready. People that own personal property and business personal property, such as boats, mobile homes, jet skis, any kind of watercraft like that, and in businesses, all their equipment, machinery equipment, and stuff like that, they have to list that annually. We send what we call an abstract out, which is a listing form for them to list those assets every January. They have to list those. So we're in preparation of getting those ready in December. Okay,
let's talk about that just a little bit. Now, some of the items you mentioned recreational vehicles,
yes,
boats and such, jet skis.
Think about mobile homes.
I'm sorry?
Mobile homes.
Mobile homes,
yes,
exactly. What about airplanes?
Airplanes?
Airplanes.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
Any mode of transportation, any licensed mode of transportation, I guess.
Actually,
Or even unlicensed, I guess.
Unlicensed, yes, unlicensed also. And vehicles are a different animal. We need to talk about those a little bit too. If it's a licensed vehicle and you have a Renea tag on that, that's done separately through the DMV.
Right.
We actually get a monthly listing of those every month. We bill those monthly depending on your renewal date. If it's an untagged vehicle, then that's what you do in January. That's called an untagged vehicle listing.
Okay, so that would be like a snowmobile. We don't have snowmobiles around here, do we?
We might need one if it's getting cold out.
Might need one. It is cold out there.
That's right.
But yeah, but we're talking watercraft, recreational vehicles, that sort of thing.
Exactly.
Anything
What is exempt? Is there anything exempt from property tax?
As far as exempt property, anything exempt, not really. If you have, as Alan just stated, the licensed vehicles take care of themselves based on the renewals. If you do have a boat or a watercraft of any type, a mobile home, unlicensed vehicles of any type, business personal property, any of those type things, they are required to be listed every January with us.
What is the rate standard the same across the board for everything, all property? It's a certain amount of...
It's the same tax rate, the same county rate, the same fire or municipality rate wherever you live in. We call that the situs where you reside, where the property is kept, and you pay either county and fire tax or county and municipality tax if you're in like Goldsboro, Malabar, Fremont.
Right.
It's the same rate just like your real estate.
And of course, it just depends on the value of the item as to the amount of the tax.
That's correct.
All right.
And you mentioned exempt property. This is not really exempt, but some things, such as smaller boats, or if it gets below a certain value, we have what we call a minimum bill of $5. We do not bill anything less than $5. It's really not worth the postage and the time to do that. So if you have an old jet ski or something that's valued at $500, you probably will not get a bill for that if the bill is less than $5.
Oh, okay. If the bill is less than $5.
Yes, if the actual bill is less than $5, we will not send that out.
Right. How are we doing on our tax rate here in Wayne County, let's say compared to some of the other counties around us? Do we want to talk about that? Are we?
Well, you know,
Okay.
I think we're doing pretty good. You know, our rate, normally we've been a little over around 97% or a little better, and I think that's comparable with a lot of the counties that join us.
He's actually speaking about our collection rate. As far as the actual tax rate, the actual millage rate we actually charge, I think we are probably one of the lowest of our contiguous counties.
Right. Right. That's what I was thinking. We're in pretty good shape as far as our tax rate, amount, percentage.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. But now you're talking about collections too. We're in pretty good shape there as well, are we not?
Correct. I think we are, yes. We're moving along, and as I say, as long as we can, we use all of the means available to us to, you know, collect the money, and unfortunately we do have to use enforced collections, but that's one of the remedies that we have to try and get the taxes collected.
All right. Now here's the thing. Economic times are tough right now. A lot of people are having trouble.
Yes.
Some people have lost their jobs. Some people have tried to find work, can't find work. What happens with people who have a problem? What do you suggest, or how do they handle that if they're having a problem paying their tax bill?
We try to work with people, Wayne, as everybody does, I'm sure, but what we try to do is if they have back taxes, like taxes that are accruing interest, we try to get those paid as quickly as possible. From that point on, we actually recommend that people come in, say in January, if we can anticipate what their bill is going to be for that year. When we mail it out in July, say, we can anticipate what that bill is going to be. You can actually break it up and pay monthly. If they choose to pay monthly, they can start paying in January. So then by the end of December, when the taxes are due, then they can actually have that bill pretty much paid, taken care of.
That's
so
good.
We'll actually work with people that way and actually take monthly payments.
And that's good because they know they're going to have the tax bill come due, and that they have several months to make arrangements.
Yes.
So they can work. You work with people who are having problems.
We try to do that, yes, as Alan said, and we have quite a large variety. I mean, not variety. Quite a group of folks that take advantage of that, and they will come in starting in January, as Alan said. They know about what they're to expect on their tax bill, and they'll break it up into 10 or 12 months and start paying X amount every month. Just some people can budget and handle it better that way.
Yeah. So the bills are due when?
That's a good question. Yeah. It's a little different. There's a little caveat. Normally, it's January 5th is our due date.
January 5th.
January 5th of 2013 actually falls on a Saturday. So,
Oh,
so
okay.
it actually, by per statute, it actually defers to the following Monday. So they have to January 7th at 5 o'clock to be either paid in our office, in our drop box, or either postmarked by the post office on January 7th of 2013.
So those who have a habit of forgetting or waiting to the last minute or procrastinating, they actually get an extra 2 days this year.
That's true.
They do.
All right. So it has to be postmarked, has to be in the drop box, has to be in your hands by the end of business, January 7th.
Yes,
That's
sir.
correct.
5 p.m. January 7th.
Yes, sir.
All right.
That's correct.
Wow. All right. That explains a lot, I hope. And well, let me ask you, Alan. I know you've got something else you're working on as we close this out. I want you to change hats now.
Sure.
All right. Now, what else are you working? You're working on something else right now.
We are actually a member of the Leadership Wayne County Board of Regents, and we are having helping sponsor with the chamber a leadership luncheon. It'll be December 6th at Lane Tree Golf Course. It's from 12 to 1:30. We'll have a panel discussion. On that panel, I know a couple people already booked. Dr. Kay Alverson, Bill Bryan from Olive College. I think we have someone from Seymour Johnson coming out. So it'll be sort of a leadership.
Bill
type.
Bryan from Mount Olive Pickle.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm sorry. And Dr. Alverson from Wayne Community College. Excuse me.
Okay.
And we have a Seymour Johnson Air Force Base representative coming out also.
Wonderful.
So it'll be a very good time. They'll be talking about leadership in Wayne County specifically, and we'll have a nice luncheon. Tickets are $25 and can be purchased through the chamber.
And what's the date on that again?
December 6th.
All right.
From 12 to 1:30.
Great. And what are you working on?
Well, just taxes mostly.
It keeps you busy. I know it does.
Keeps us all busy, Wayne. It really does.
Fellas, I really appreciate you coming in. And as the year develops and you need to get word out to the taxpayers and the county residents, I hope you come back and talk to us again about things we need to be aware of and things we need to do.
We will, Wayne, and we'll probably be back in January because a lot goes on in January with the listing period.
Oh, I know, and you can help us with that.
Yes, sir.
That you can. David Ward and Alan Lumpkin of the Wayne County Tax Office. And gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you, Wayne.
We're back on WGTV today. As you know, Wayne County Commissioners meet the first and third Tuesday of each month. Yesterday, of course, Election Day. Wayne County Commissioners did not meet yesterday. They will have their next meeting. The County Commissioners meet now on the 20th. And the briefing begins at 8 a.m. The meeting itself begins at 9 a.m. And you're invited to both here on the 4th floor of the Wayne County Courthouse.
And of course, the City Council, we have ours the first and the third Monday of each month. 5 o'clock is our work session, and then 7 o'clock p.m. in City Hall is where we have, historic City Hall in the council chambers is where we have our formal meeting at 7 p.m. And you can, of course, watch both of these recorded if you didn't catch them live on both the city and the county's websites and on our YouTube channels.
That's exactly right. So until tomorrow morning, because we're out of time, until tomorrow morning, catch us every morning, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. here on WGTV Today. Until then, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best, and this is what's happening in your community.